the expectations for bridesmaids nowadays has gotten insane. People going on massive trips like Cabo. Like, that's where we went as a couple on our anniversary. That's one thing. But to make all your entire bridal party pay to go to Cabo or go to Miami, I feel like that's another bachelorette spot. Like, that's crazy. Plus, they have to buy so many things for the wedding. They have to get a gift. They have to get the hotel for the weekend. They have to get, like, there's so many being a bridesmaid can be so expensive nowadays. And so the fact that, like, her sisters that were planning that were so mindful of that was awesome of them.
That is awesome. It's tough too, because like I totally see the draw of, like, if your friends can afford to go to Cabo, that sounds freaking amazing to do a bachelorette trip to Cabo. But then, like, you just don't know everyone's financial situation, and that can be tricky because you don't want to leave somebody out because they can't afford it. I don't know.
For sure. And people are, like, going broke trying to be bridesmaids in weddings. I promise you.
That's so sad.
I feel like that's the case because, like, especially if you have more than one wedding in a summer, that's a lot of money.
Yep.
There's a lot and it's just hard. And I think the older you get, like, since I got married at 20, like, we stayed over at my house. Like, we didn't have, like, an Airbnb or a hotel.
That's right.
We just stayed at my college rental house, which was amazing. It was incredible. It wasn't about, the glitz or the glamour, and they made so many meaningful, because we didn't have budget, like, we had to get creative. And I didn't say we, because, like, they planned it for me. Morgan did.
Yeah.
And that same friend. And they got creative, and we had so much fun. And also, there was no alcohol.
That's the thing.
I had the most untraditional bachelorette party nowadays.
Same. I think the craziest thing that we did at my bachelor party was, I think I smoked, like, part of a cigar. Not even the whole thing.
That's actually kind of crazy, man. Your dad was there too, right?
But, like, that's the thing.
You couldn't get too crazy.
That's like an old fashioned thing. Like, my dad.
Yeah.
I've seen my dad smoke cigar before.
For sure.
But it's not like he always did that. I would see him do that, like, once every 2 years.
It's a tradition, right? Like, especially when you have a baby, I think it's a tradition.
But I actually don't like it. Like, I don't think I'll ever smoke a cigar ever again because I hate the way it makes me feel. I feel like I'm inhaling cancer into my body. Like, the whole time I'm just like, this doesn't feel right, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
But for whatever reason, culturally, that was a cool thing. So I was like, you know what? At my bachelor party, we're gonna have some cigars. And so,
yeah, maybe not anymore, especially with my grandpa getting lung cancer.
But I think you're right, though. You can have so much fun, and you try to get creative with it. It doesn't have to cost that much to have fun.
Well, I think then that shows that you're, like, actually having fun too.
Yeah,
and it's not like just, like, these substances that are tricking you into thinking you're having fun.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's all about balance, right?
You know what they did for my bachelorette party? Did you even know that we did this? We went to the Branson Landing.
And then you had to go...
I had to go on a scavenger hunt.
Oh, my God.
So I had to find another couple that had, like, a big height difference, or find somebody else named Matt. And, like, I just had to go and talk to all these random people. And, it being Southern Missouri, people don't really like to just be approached, I guess. Like, here's the thing. It's such a warm and friendly area, but people don't, like... They don't want to take part in any kind of games,
Yeah.
And so, in general, like, some people were like, awesome, sweet sports, but some people, I was like, this is so embarrassing. But that's why it was funny, because we just made funny memories doing it, and it was a good time.
That's hilarious.
I had to ask, like, an older couple their best marriage advice, or I had to ask someone to sing a song to me or something like that.
That's hilarious.
It was fun.
Did you ever do those things growing up, like, where you were with, like, a certain youth group and you'd go to, like, the mall and try to get someone to, like, trade socks with you?
Yeah.
Or you had to, like, sing to everyone in line at a grocery store, or ask to, like, sing into the intercom. It was like a game, and whoever could, get the most points won, and you had, like, teams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That I
did that just with friends. Like, it wasn't even like an organized thing. Like, we just...
Why is that so fun?
In a small town, like, you make your own fun.
Oh,
you know?
I wasn't even from a small town, but that was so fun. We had to go
to... I remember one of them was we had to go to the mall and get a sample of red lipstick and pretend we were Miranda Sings.
No way.
Nowadays, as an adult, I'm just curious why people are so grumpy sometimes with stuff like that. Like, I can understand if you are, like, actually, like, making a mess or being extremely disruptive or being rude. Like, none of that's acceptable. But if kids are just, like, having fun, I don't understand why anyone would be, like, so upset about that.